Hi, Tammy Joyful here. I'm out in nature under my favorite tree. The puppies. I just wanted to talk a little bit about animal communication today. The wind's not too strong, not too loud. So what does animal communication mean to you? What it means to me is that I have a relationship with my dogs right now, and I've had cats and horses and cows in the past. Had relationships with them, and it's being seen and being heard. It's just acknowledging that their presence. You know how it makes a difference when. If they're sitting there and you say, "Oh, come over here, come here, I love you, I love you," or if you're really busy in your day and just don't have time for them. They know that too. They don't you? I think you can see that. I think you've probably all seen that, the difference that you can make in your own animals' lives. It's similar to relationships with other people in your household. You have relationships with them, and the more you curate that relationship, the better the relationship is. The more you talk and share and understand each other, the better the relationship becomes. And I believe we can all speak, especially to our own animals, and that you can develop that relationship, and with things that you see and hear and feel, and pictures in your mind. If these things just come to your mind instantly, and you don't know where they came from, it most likely came from your animal that's sitting next to you. If they're thirsty, they could show you a picture of the water bowl, and you're like, "Oh, I need to go fill up that water bowl." Little things like that. And it can be much more complex also. Most dogs and cats and animals that I have the privilege of speaking to are very in tune with their owner's sole purpose and what they're here to do, and want to assist and want to help in in their own purpose with their owner, like together sharing the same purpose. Also, I wanted to touch on another thing too. Is animals like on your property? If there are rabbits or gophers or woodpeckers, or if there are animals that are doing things that you perceive as destructive, maybe they have a message for you, right? They probably have a message that you need to stop and think about and be aware of. I can help you figure out what those messages are, and we can also work together to talk to them and say, "Hey, this is not okay. It's not okay that you're eating my flowers. It's not okay that woodpecker that you're pecking on my house and putting holes in my home. That's just not okay." So that's another thing you can do is we can just talk to these animals and tell them that it's just what the boundaries are. The boundaries of, here, you can be over here on this part of the property, but you cannot be destroying my house. Or you cannot be destroying my flowers, things like that. So that's another aspect of animal communication that I wanted to touch on. So, and it's cooperation and coordination. It's not you telling your animals what to do, and it's not the animals telling you what to do. They can, you both say what it is that you want, and then there's the compromise of whether they're willing to listen and do it, kind of like similar to kids, and whether you're willing to do what they want. So it's a compromise. You can say, well, I'm willing to do this piece, and I am not willing to do that piece. And that is totally okay to do that. It's totally okay to have your own boundaries. It's totally okay for them to have their own boundaries. So developing the relationship between yourself and your animal companion is a beautiful thing. I can help start the conversation, and then you would continue the conversation with your animal and continue the openness and continue to see and hear and feel and know what it is that they would like you to know, and what you want them to know by sending them pictures of what you want them to do, and not sending them pictures of what you don't want them to do. Like, oh, I know you're going to do this bad thing, change that thought to, this is what I want you to do. This is, what I expect you to do. This is, and this must be, So, and we can have those strong boundaries with ourselves, with our animal companions, and with other people in our lives, with other people in our families. So strong boundaries. And hi, here, I'll show you. Where are you going? Daisy. Hey. They wanted to get their little piece in. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea of how the relationships can grow with your animal companion, and how your households can be a more harmonious place when everybody's listening to each other and cooperating with each other and working together. Thank you so much. Love you all. Until next time, this is Tammy Joyful. Bye-bye.